He's South Korea's top assassin, but he works at a fast food joint every single day. His knife skills are precise as hell, fully on display when he's chopping in the kitchen. He controls every slice to exactly 0.01 centimeters thick. His blade moves so fast you can't even see it. Ingredients become works of art in his hands, beautifully carved, perfectly plated. Customers don't even know where to start eating. Female customers are absolutely mesmerized. They practically want to marry him and have his kids right then and there. In just a few days, the restaurant is absolutely packed. It becomes the hottest viral spot in all of South Korea. But he never asks for a raise. Not because he loves chopping vegetables. It's because of an accident that happened a few days earlier. After completing a hit, he went to the bathhouse, accidentally stepped on a bar of soap on the floor, fell backward and smashed his head. When he woke up, he'd completely lost his memory. Everything on him had been swapped out. He couldn't even afford his medical bills. Luckily, he ran into Choi Hua, the ambulance driver who brought him in. He said he had this feeling he was loaded, asked Choi Hua to cover his medical bills first, promised to pay her back 10 times over. Choi Hua immediately pulled out her wallet. On the way back, he checked the ID in his wallet, discovered he's only 32 years old. Choi Hua was shocked. This old-looking dude is actually the same age as her. He looks way older than his actual age. Choi Hua tried to comfort him, saying it doesn't matter if a guy's ugly, as long as he's got money. Turns out he's got no cash at home. The most valuable thing in his entire apartment is probably that rope he was planning to hang himself with, so he figures he must be a complete failure. Choi Hua realizes she's never getting her money back. She can only leave disappointed, unable to stand the filthy environment. He instinctively starts deep cleaning the place, gets the whole apartment spotless. To recover his memory, he goes around asking the neighbors, but they think he's some scammer selling face masks. The neighbors just slam their doors in his face until some punk shows up. That triggers his combat instincts. He easily takes the guy down. He's completely stunned, had no idea he could fight like that. The next day Choi Hua comes to check on him. The second she walks in, she's shocked by how clean the place is. She asks if he remembered anything. He says the only thing he knows is he's good with knives. Choi Hua's eyes light up. She says her mom's fast food place desperately needs someone to prep food. Ever since they hired him, customers are lined up 3 blocks down the street. But he keeps feeling like something's off. Chopping vegetables doesn't feel like his real job. Until one day, he spots a mysterious note on his calendar. He decides to check it out, gets immediately shoved into a van. That's when he realizes he used to be a background extra. But he clearly feels he's not cut out for acting. Can't even march in step. Wrong arm, wrong leg. He's pretty crushed, decides to give up, but then he sees another clue on the calendar about a barbershop, so he runs over to find his father. Turns out the barber doesn't recognize him at all, even talks to his buddy right in front of him, says his son is a worthless loser. He thinks the barber's deliberately saying it for him to hear. He feels awful, finally understands why he wanted to kill himself, but he doesn't give up. To become a good actor, he starts training like a maniac, running 10K every single day, grinding through pronunciation drills and line readings. His hard work finally pays off. One scene completely changes his life.